London, AP. Global stock markets gave up Tuesday many of the gains they recorded in the previous session when a 90-day trade tariff truce between the U.S. and China shored up investor sentiment. Keeping score, in Europe, Germany's DAX was down 0.8% to 11,377, while France's CAC 40 fell 0.8% to 5,016. The FTSE 100 index of leading British shares was also 0.8% lower at 7,005. U.S. stocks were poised for a lower opening with Dow futures and the broader S. President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping that ended with a verbal agreement to hold off on further tariffs for at least 90 days had sent stocks soaring on Monday. On Monday, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin told reporters that the leaders had detailed conversations on 142 items and will need to turn those pointers into a real agreement in the coming months. Some of the move lower in markets Tuesday was just day-to-day profit-taking. However, some of it shows a degree of skepticism about the prospects of the truce lasting beyond the 90 days. Analysts take this may be a little harsh as a deal isn't necessary in the 90-day window. The two sides just need to agree on the parameters of a future deal and what will be included in order to extend the truce and work towards removing tariffs, said Gregor Lamb, senior market analyst at OANDA. Whether this will happen is certainly up for debate, but I do believe that this is a positive step forward from where we were prior to the meeting, and that's the important thing. Brexit. The pound has spiked higher after a top official at the European Union's highest court advised that Britain can unilaterally change its mind about leaving the EU. The advice of the Advocate General, which is often but not always followed by the full court, triggered a rebound in the pound as investors priced in a higher possibility of Britain not leaving the European Union as scheduled on March 29. The pound was up 0.7% at $1.2811 following the news. The quote, with some clamoring for a second referendum, the pound is spiking on the prospect that Brexit may never happen at all, said Joshua Mahoney, market analyst at IG. Asia's day, Japan's Nikkei 225 index gave up 2.4% to 22,036.05 and the Kospi in South Korea lost 0.8% to 2,114.35. Hong Kong's Hang Seng added 0.3% to 27,260.44. The Shanghai Composite Index picked up 0.4% to 2,665.96. Both Chinese indexes finished more than 2% higher on Monday. The S. benchmark U.S. crude advanced 92 cents to $53.87 per barrel in electronic trading on the New York Mercantile Exchange, while Brent crude rose $1.195 to $62.88 per barrel. Currencies. The euro was up 0.4% at $1.1399, while the dollar fell 0.8% to 112 yen and 78 sen. Copyright the Associated Press. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten or redistributed.